Now we start with 1 hour chart. Okay, if we refer to our analysis, when the price was within this move, we mentioned we are looking for the reversal. As we can see, the price start to reverse. This is what we were looking for. But based on 1 hour chart, if you want to trade, the only thing is the best things was to trade based on lower time frame, the small corrections. Rather than that, we didn't have any other option because we mentioned when the price was within this move, we mentioned maybe we get the flat for one more drop. But as we can see, the price continues as a corrective. For me, I didn't get any trade setup because, as I mentioned, the only way was to trade based on lower time frame because of the corrective. And suddenly we get sharp move. We had this kind of the move here as well. But for here, almost we see this correction we could expect for the sharp move, but here we didn't have it. By the way, what's the next? And even we can see here as a corrective move. Mostly we can expect for the sharp move for continuation, but how we can look for trade. And even if we move to daily chart, if we refer to our analysis, we were looking for the price to break the previous top. Now, as we can see the break and what we are expecting for continuation. All right. And from now, we can expect any buy setup, we take it, but we should get a proper trade setup. For me, I'm looking for buy. And even if you refer to the indicators, we have the divergence, but we don't need to rely on that. The only thing is we want to see how we can trade. But one thing we need to highlight here, since we see every time the price broke the previous top start to correct, can we expect the correction here? And even what we get here is similar. Can we put in relative to this? May we get one more drop. That's why if we want to look for buy, we need to get a proper trade setup. But what we have right now, we don't have any trade setup to look for buy. That is the only things I can say. The best things, if the price continue, I don't think we can trade it unless this one turn to dip and correction that can give us a trade setup. Okay, and how about if I want to, if you move to 1 hour chart, any trade from now with a small correction we consider as a short term because what we have right now, even if you want to put this one as a corrective to this as a flat, based on 1 hour chart, we don't see anything. How about if I move to 15 minute? Can we put this one as a running flat? We can. Even if we can expect the price for continuation, but how we can trade it? I don't think we can get any trade setup. Having entry above this is the only option. Okay, but for me, even I'm not going to trade it because it's really risky. We need to get a proper trade setup. We want to see how we can trade it. If this one turns to deeper correction, maybe we can consider to look for buy. Okay, rather than that, any trade setup with a sharp move flag we consider as a short term, and having entry above this I won't suggest it because of the possibility of this one turn to a corrective and the next move can be quite sharp. Okay, anyway, we don't have any trade setup, but what we expect based on daily chart we expecting for continuation. But the only thing says how we can look for trade, we have to wait to get the trade setup. And in this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.